Hi y'all, I am Pretty Hair Boss and I am about to show you step by step how to do a ponytail my way. So I usually have classes for it, but you know, since we are in quarantine, you can just watch me do it on live. So her hair, make sure the person's hair is washed really good. Her hair is washed very good, and as you can see, it's blow dry out really good. And her hair has no buildup or anything on it, so it is really clean and it's really bouncy. That's the look that we are going for. Please make sure the hair is not oily. If the hair is oily, stuck together, anything, you need to rewash it again with some clarifying shampoo because the hair has to be very clean. Pantene is my best shampoo that I like to use to get the hair really clean, or you can use I think it's called Treasure Made. Yes, Treasure Made. So I am going to go in and flat iron her hair bone straight. So So as you can see, I'm starting from the very bottom, sectioning it off, and I am about to start flat ironing. So I usually use Baby Bliss flat irons, but right now I'm using Xfinity Pro by Conair. You can get these from your local drugstore, or you can get these from Walmart. That's where I got these from. They're pretty good. They go up to $4.55 temp, and you just make sure you just flat iron it very bone straight, so you can get all over there. I use a comb when I'm flat ironing too because the comb gets it really straight. So right now her hair is too short for me to use the comb. So yeah. These ponytails, they last about 2 weeks fully if you tie it down. Tell your clients to tie their hair down with a silk scarf. Try not to burn your client. So as you can see, I'm not trying to burn her, but I am getting in the roots part. But please try not to burn your client, because we all know how clients are. They'll try to say you burnt them so bad they can't breathe. And we don't want nobody saying nothing bad about us, or when they did our hair. I mean, well, when we did their hair. So I'm just flat ironing her out. Very good. You got to make sure you flat iron them very straight out. This is the key to the perfect ponytail, because the hair has to be silky straight. The type of comb that I'm using, I love using bone combs because they don't break or bend when you are flat ironing with the heat. So I'm not taking big sections. I'm literally just going in, making her hair very straight, as you guys can see. Work around me, so don't just get like this side, like you just be turning. So this is why you guys can see where I really use the comb now, because it really gets like the ends really good. And also, I do not like doing ponytails with permed hair because perm hair, it just don't, like, my opinion, I feel like my product don't stick right when the hair is permed, really. But that's my opinion. Like, I like doing ponytails with natural hair only. But to each his own. Some people probably like permed hair. I'm just showing the way that I know how to do it. I'm not showing the way that it's supposed to be done. I'm just showing my way how to do it. So I don't care, like, you know, like, I'm not the best. I feel like I'm good at what I do, but I'm not the best at, you know. I feel like I'm the best, but, like, I don't feel like I'm better than anybody else. Let's just say that. Like, I'm not better than anybody. I don't try to say, like, this is how the correct way and this is how you supposed to do the ponytail and the way that you've been doing it. Like, no, I'm just showing how to do it my way. I feel like my way is pretty easy. I feel like it's pretty simple. I feel like if you keep doing it my way, you will be good. But I'm not here to say, like, I am the best and this is how it's supposed to go. I didn't give myself the name, like, the ponytail girl and all that. I got that name from people on the street. Like, when they see me in public, they be like, oh, you that girl that do the ponytails. You the hey, you the ponytail girl, right? That do the ponytails. And I'm like, oh, yeah. So, and I'm like, hey, you know, that's me. So, I didn't give myself that name and say, I'm the ponytail girl or whatever. I got that from people on the street. You know, that's what you guys call me when y'all see me. Because some people don't be knowing my name. Or some people don't be want to say Pretty Hair Boss or whatever the case may be. So they just say, like, the ponytail girl. Because I'm, you know, known for doing ponytails in my city. So people notice me from my work, which I love the most. Like, I always want people to notice me for positive things, like, not nothing like, oh, or, you know, nothing bad, really. Just everything needs to be positive, nothing negative. Sorry. I like the flat iron here really good, so it can be really straight. And these some pretty good flat irons, as you guys can see. They do the hair very good. So you can come to the front. Like, yeah, come around so you can get the front of what I'm doing. Yeah. Sorry. I'm just getting her. You don't really got to worry about flat iron and all up there because we're going to hit that with the hot comb. And I say that you cannot do a ponytail without a hot comb. Now, I can say that because that's how I do it. I need a hot comb for a ponytail. Like, I cannot do a ponytail without a hot comb. It's impossible. Not even if you have the little small flat irons. I feel like you need the hot comb. All that has to get bone straight. And the type of hot comb that I use the stove hot comb. I do not use no electronic hot comb, none of that. So I need you guys to know how to work the stove hot comb because this is the hot comb that you need. You need this hot comb. You can get this from your local beauty supply. I think they're like $8.99, $9.99. Amazon. This one is called an Annie hot comb, if you can see that word. This is an Annie hot comb. But you need this. I don't use no plug-in hot comb. No, I don't do that. So I'm just gonna let that hot comb warm up so I can hot comb her out. And we're gonna just hot comb the whole perimeter of her head. So we're gonna do around the edges and we're gonna do the back. So you're just giving her an edge up. That's it. Nothing else needs, the hot comb do not need the touch. So you're just doing her all around her edges, all the front and around the sides and the back. So when I'm about to start hot combing, I spray oil sheen on the hair just a little bit. So this is called olive oil sheen, made by Olive Oil. You can use any type of oil sheen long as it says oil sheen, you know, nothing else. Don't use any what you call that, like I think it's like hair oil or like hair polish or none of that. No slick stick, none. You need oil sheen. So you're gonna just spray it across her edges. I feel like that just protects me a little bit, like if I burn her or something. So always check and make sure the hot comb is not so hot. So since I'm so used to it, I always just tap it on my hands and I blow it. So if it's not really hot on my hands, then I test it a little bit on her hair, see it's not gonna burn, and I just simply go in, make sure the back of the hot comb touch. That's what really gets it bone straight, the back of the hot comb. And as you can see, it's getting very straight. Blow just a little bit if you think that you're gonna burn her. But you see, like, I'm really getting all those little hairs that I didn't get a chance to get. And I'm making sure the back of the hot comb really touch her. And the hot comb is not really hot. So now I did that side, so I'm about to come and do that side. And this is the most important part. As you guys can see, that is really slick up. And that's how it's supposed to be. And you really need all that to be very slick and smooth, because you're going to pull her baby hairs out. And you see how the baby hairs is just laying so good and neat. That's because we straighten them out. So again, I'm checking the hot comb, make sure it's not too hot. And I'm just going in. Again, if you feel like you're gonna burn your client, just blow. Simply make sure your breath don't stink. Put a little mint or something before you start, or a piece of gum. Not saying that y'all breath don't stink, but you know, since it's coronavirus, respect people. Are you doing their hair? So you see that is straight, very straight, very smooth. Because when we lay her baby, woo, look at the baby hairs. I feel like that's my favorite part. I love a baby hair. See, I don't kind of like this hot comb. This hot comb, it's like, it gets hot, but it ain't giving what it's supposed to give. That hot comb was a gift. But I be having my certain picks of my hot combs. That one right there ain't cutting it, sister. So I'm just hitting her back of her. Please make sure the hot comb is not too hot, but make sure it's hot enough to straight, if that makes any sense. So not too hot, but hot enough to straight. Because it has to be, the hotness is what straightens the hair. I'm just gonna make sure we got the important part again, so it can be really straight. We're gonna jump right to it. So after everything is hot combed, which is her whole hair is hot combed, I use the large rubber bands only for the ponytail. So there are large rubber bands. These made by Annie as well. They're $2.50 in it, but the rubber bands look like this. So the rubber bands are like this. These are the only rubber bands that I use. And so you can get these rubber bands, and they're called Annie. So when I always start the ponytail, she's getting a ponytail that goes right in the middle. So we are going to comb her back. This is the most easiest ponytail that you can learn right now, because it's so simple, it's so easy. You don't have to do too much, and you can just keep practicing this ponytail, and you can you'll get the hang of it. So now I'm going to go into my rubber bands. I usually take 3 to 4 rubber bands to put on the hair. So this is 3 rubber bands. I take it and I just put it in a soft ponytail. So I just wrap it around a ponytail like maybe 2 to 3 times. I just wrap that around. So we're not going to pull from her hair. That's not, unless the client wants that, we're not going to give her that. We're just going to simply give her a natural sideburn, because we are doing this as natural as possible. So we just lightly just brushing out her hairs. And also they will tell you what type of they'll tell you what type of baby hairs they want. But if they're just normally getting a ponytail, then that's what you use. Now, this is the most famous product that I use. I don't use any other product for my ponytails at all. I do not use Got2b glue for a ponytail. That's not what I use for a ponytail. I feel like, honestly, Got2b glue for a ponytail is too harsh to the head. It looks hard. It gets very hard. It pulls out your hair, because when they're brushing it out, it's too hard on your hair. And I feel like to get this product off your hair, you have to literally wet your hair. So to each its own. Some stylists use Got2b glue through the whole process. I don't use this. I feel like Got2b glue is for a frontal. That's my opinion. Again, I say that this is not how you supposed to do it. This is just my opinion of my ponytail, and Pretty Hair Boss do not use Got2b glue for a ponytail. I use my own product, which is Prettyhairboss Famous Silkening Mist. It says for all hair types, instant repair, non-greasy, adds body and sheen, protects, shines, softens, and shines. This has been my product since 2015. This is the only product that I have used. If I run out of my product, I don't know what to do to substitute this product, so I just don't take any clients if I run out of this product. But this is the only product that I use. You can purchase this online. I have this online. Just look out for my page for updates when this is restocked. So how this product goes, please watch me carefully how I spray this. This is a very important step of doing the ponytail that I feel like, because this is how I do it. So this is a brand new bottle. I'm just going to just squirt it out, make sure it's coming out. Great. Okay, so this is a very, very important step. Watch me closely. So I start from all the way up here and I go back and I spray it. Always know that your palm of your hand, this is your guide. What I mean by your guide is you're going to take your hand, and as you spraying the product, you're going to go back and forth, and then you're going to straight go into blow drying. So watch how I spray the product. I don't spray a little product, I spray a lot. I spray a lot of my product on the hair. As you can see, I'm going from the front to the back. I take my comb, I comb, smooth it out how I like it. After I smooth it out, I go right into blow drying. And I take my hand and I go back and forth as I'm blow drying to make sure it is completely dry. My hands have a lot of tension in my hands. So the tension in your hands making the product stay and making the hair very still, and it's keeping the hair intact. So I am going to blow dry this completely dry. I'm not going to go into the next side until this side is completely dry. Okay, now that side is completely dry. As you can see, that is a great mold so far, and this is only the first spritz up, as you can see. Okay, so I go in sections, so I'm going to start from the middle. As you can see, I'm going all the way at the top to the back, and I'm spraying unlimited product. I'm not spraying a little product, I'm spraying a lot. Product is what makes the ponytail. I take the comb, I smooth it out. Make sure you do not brush none of our baby hairs in that we left out. Some of them could slip in a little, but just make sure they're not slipping in. Comb again, and we're gonna go right into blow drying, completely dry. Make sure the blow dryer is up on a high temp, very hot and very high. Hold the blow dryer away from the head so you won't burn your client, and just keep going back and forth. You would rather want to burn yourself than to burn your client, honestly. And you moving your hand like my hand is a guide, you're going straight to the back, straight to the back. Okay, after that is completely dry. We're going to the other side. Going in with the product, spraying unlimited, making sure we soak that side up. After that side is soaked, we go in with our palm and our comb. We place it. After placing, we go in and blow dry it. Okay, so we're in with the back. So if they request baby hairs in the back, I'm just gonna brush the baby hairs out a little bit. I love her baby hairs in the back, so I just leave them all like natural. I'm gonna spray. See how that spray just, and you always still use your back, the palm of your hand. And if you mess up a little bit, you can just still, while it's not so dry, you can just comb and keep going. Sorry, y'all, my blow dryer is a little broke. I had this blow dryer for about 5 years now. Okay, so that's the first spritz up. The first spritz up don't have to be extremely perfect because you're gonna go back in. So I don't never use the same rubber bands that I take out. I always use 3 fresh new rubber bands. So now I take 3 fresh new rubber bands and I just wrap them around again in a very soft ponytail. So not so tight. I wrap them around like twice, and then I go back in and do the same exact thing that I have done from the beginning. So I'm going to do her a second spritz up. You only need to spritz them up 2 times. So I'm going to do her a second spritz up. Make sure everything placed right. Make sure it's completely dry. And go in and do the same exact thing that we was doing in the beginning of the video. come to the back and do the same thing that we just did. See, that silkening mist don't play. See, the silkening mist is a very good product. It lays the ponytail down with no problem. And it's for all hair types. You can be natural, you can have coarse hair, you can have fine hair. It's the best. Okay, so after we're done with that, we're gonna take the ponytail out. And now we're gonna put it in I'm spraying just a little bit on top because this is a little bit too hard. I'm just gonna comb it so I can put it in a neat ponytail. A little bit too hard. Okay, so now we're gonna use about 4 to 5 rubber bands to put it in a very tight ponytail. So I got about like 4 to 5 rubber bands. And I'm just going to put it in a neat ponytail. So if your hands kind of like stick to the ponytail, that's fine. I think she put a perm in her head. Am I correct? Am I correct? Mm-mm. She knows she put a perm in her head. Okay, so we're just gonna wrap this around. Boom. Just like I said, y'all, this is like 4 to 5 rubber bands that I am using. And I'm making the ponytail extremely tight now. So it's in a neat ponytail now. As you guys can see, very neat. If you feel like some parts not neat, you can go back in just a little bit. The parts that you don't really like, take the comb, just lightly comb. And the parts that you feel like that's not really neat, if you feel like it got a little crack somewhere, and you can just simply just blow dry the part that you sprayed the spritz on. Completely dry. So the ponytail can be very, very neat. Ponytail is very, very neat. You can see really how neat it is. Very, very neat. Okay, so I always take my hot comb, I heat it up. So I'm waiting on my hot comb to heat up, and then I am going to smooth it out. So when I smooth it out, I'm just placing it. So I always spray or sheen all over the ponytail once I am done. And I take a hot comb. And I just simply just smooth it out. So this hot comb probably not hot enough. So I'm just gonna put it back on the stove. And all I'm doing is just smoothing it out, just placing it real, you know, real neat. And that's just going to keep it placed. So if you see that when you're placing it, that if it turns a little white, that's fine. You can just spray the spritz on there. Dry it a little. Make sure every time you spray spritz on it, you're drying it so it can completely dry. And after that, oh, that's our food. Press stop. I smooth it out with a hot comb. I take an extra 3 more rubber bands and I put it around the ponytail to make the ponytail more tighter and sturdier. So I use 3 more rubber bands. I think I'm going to use like 2 more rubber bands just to make the ponytail more tight and sturdy. Okay, so after that, I take her hair and I braid it down. In a French braid. Excuse my nails, y'all. Excuse them. They're a little long. And her hair is like really straight. So I'm trying to braid it the best way I can. So after I braid that braid down, I simply hold it, take 1 rubber band and put it at the end. Now again, y'all say her hair is very you see, and when you put the rubber band on, try to put the rubber band on at a downwards motion. Then you take 1 rubber band and you start from the beginning of the ponytail and you just wrap it down. Take 1 more rubber band, beginning where you finished, and just wrap it down. Take 1 rubber band and just wrap it down. And the last one, just wrapping it down. So now it's in that motion, is going to stay sturdy. As you guys can see, it's very sturdy. If their hair, if their neck got a little white on it, just spray a little oil sheen on it. That was due to the spritz. Okay, so after that, it is baby hair time. So we're gonna focus on her baby hair. This is the fun part, the moment you guys all been waiting for, and me. So I only do baby hairs with a toothbrush or edge brush, and this is what I use for my baby hairs. Only got to be glue for baby hairs. Why I like baby hairs? Because why do I like got to be glue for my baby hairs? Because it blends in with my spritz and with my mold, and it lasts longer. The baby hairs will last longer with got to be glue. So we're gonna take it, spray. We're gonna brush it. And blow dry. video.
Huh?
I'm recording a video.
Okay, check your phone.
If you want to soften them up, just spray to soften them up. Yeah. Move them in another direction. Okay, so after that, our baby hairs is done. Nice, you can see them. They're very, very nice. They're very nice. So we're just gonna take a little tad bit of spray. One second. So we're gonna take a little bit of black spray. This is like hairspray. And you're gonna spray the little parts of the hair that's thin. It's like really for like thin in parts. So everything can just tone and match up very nice. So we're gonna spray. Please don't try to spray this product very hard because this product it sprays out very hard. So you have to be very careful. So we're gonna spray a little bit right there. A little bit up there. Just gonna bring everything together. Just gonna spray a little bit on the little parts. You can just bring everything together. And the little parts that turn white together. Now, I usually wrap headbands around her hair, but at this particular moment, I don't have any wraps around. I don't have any wraps, so I'm just gonna use just a piece of rag, and I'm just going to wrap it around her hair. But normally we need to use, for future references, everyone. Normally you use you use hair wraps, and you wrap around the ponytail just to hold everything in place. So for right now, I don't have it right now, so I'm just gonna use just a headband. I'm just gonna wrap it around her hair, her head, just to hold everything in place. So when she's done, I can take it off. So I'm just gonna, it's like a scarf, but normally I will use hair wraps. Okay, so after that, this is the part I know a lot of people have been wanting to know, how to wrap the hair around the ponytail. So now we are going to, her tracks is kind of cut up, so you know we are reusing these tracks because baby, this is a ponytail, and I feel like we don't need to buy new hair for a ponytail, but for a normal ponytail you would need one bundle of hair. So this is one bundle, but it's like all broke up because we used this before. So we're gonna use glue by 30 second. This is super hair bond glue. It's made by 30 seconds. You can purchase this on Amazon. You can purchase this from your local beauty supply. I don't know if you guys local drugstore has it, but we're gonna put a tip of glue at the end. Just a tip. If you guys can see how I did it, it's just a tip of glue at the end, and we're going to place it at the tip of her hair. We're going to press that down very hard and tight, so you can see I have pressure in my hand and it's very tight. And I'm just going to take the blow dryer and run a blow dryer on there for about a good 20 seconds. Oh, my blow dryer is hot. Okay, so after that it's dry, I'm going to take it and I'm just going to simply pull tight and wrap up. Pull tight, wrap up. Pull tight, wrap up. Pull tight, wrap up. So I'm wrapping up the ponytail. Pull tight, wrap up. So we're going to put a little piece of glue right there. And we are going to glue it on top of that track. So we are not going to glue on her hair. After we have got done wrapping it up, we're going to place a little piece of glue back where it was, and we're going to wrap that on top of that weave. And we're going to blow dry it. So that is dry, and we're going to keep going up. just need like probably 2 more pieces. Yeah, it's taking just a little bit longer than usual because we have cut up pieces. Don't judge us. Okay, don't judge us. We are in a time right now, it's quarantine. We can't go to the beauty supplies. They shut the beauty supplies down because they said it's non-essential. Is that saying it right?
Yeah. Non-essential.
Yeah, so we gotta struggle right now, but that's okay. She's still gonna be cute through the struggle. Good. Okay. She's still gonna be cute. Okay, I think this goes. Okay, so when you get to the top, you're not gonna wrap around the rubber band because it makes the ponytails not come out right. So when you're just gonna glue on the rubber band, and that's final. So you are not again, I repeat, you're not going to keep gluing around the rubber band. So say for example you have a lot of hair left. When you get to the rubber band, you just cut it. You just glue on top of the rubber band and you just cut it. Okay, so now we are going to do the wraparound part. I know a lot of people probably been needing help on this part. So we are going to brush out her hair. Because of course y'all can tell this is probably deep wave hair, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, this was deep wave. So we're going to brush this out. Very, very good. Not so hard. And we are going to do the wraparound part. So, with the wraparound part, we're going to take from the back. So, I always take hair from the back only. And I just pinch about a good amount of hair. No matter like how thick I want the wraparound part. That's how much hair I pull out. So, I pull out that little part. Oh, it's mine. Yep. Okay, so always make sure the wraparound part is very, very bone straight. So I'm just gonna comb this out and I am going to flat iron this very, very straight. Y'all see I got my comb. So I can do it very, very straight. Okay, so it is straight enough for me. I'm going to pull out just a little bit more hair because it's not thick to my needs. So I'm just going to pull out a little bit more hair. It got to be nice and full and thick. Look, Mari, I know it's going to make your arm hurt. You got to hold it up. Okay, so I think it's about thick enough to my needs. Yes, it's perfect. Now, the way that we stop the track of the arm. So the way that we stop the track, that is where we're gonna wrap around from that part. So the part that we stop, we're gonna wrap around that way. Always go the way that you stop wrapping around. That you stop here. It's a little bit too thick. Okay. Oh, wait. We're making a mistake. Okay. So, always wrap around the part that you stopped at. So, you're going to take, I always do my wraparound parts with Got2b glue. So, you're going to take the Got2b glue. You're going to soak this up. You're going to spray a lot. You're going to soak it up very, very good. Soak it. After that, you take it and you comb it one time. So all of it can come together. And you just simply pull tight and you wrap. Pull tight and you wrap. If you need to comb it, that's fine. I don't think you need to spray anymore because I kind of soaked it up because we sprayed a lot. So pull tight and wrap. Pull tight and wrap. So if you want your wrap to be longer, you could just keep going down. But this is perfect. And after that, we're just going to blow dry it. So when you blow drying it, you just going in a circular motion where you wrap it around. You're going to blow dry it completely dry. Okay, just gonna let it go. And that's how you do the wraparound part. Very neat, very easy, very quick. So I'm going to flat iron this out on my own time. But just to wrap up the video, we are pretty much done with her hair. I am going to take this off so you guys can see her finishing touches. I think I tied it a little bit too tight. Okay. Tied it a little bit too tight. And there you have it. And you're going to spray some oil sheen on it just to give it a little shine. Spray it on her ponytail and just around. And she's done. So we're going to zoom in. You can see how neat it is. So cute. I hope this video helped you guys a lot. I have showed you guys my secrets on how to do the famous ponytail. And it is done. Thank you for watching.